He's waving at us, Judge. Judge, he's waving, trying to figure out.
And it says he's connecting to audio, but he's not
Can't hear
connected
you.
yet.
And you're missing,
Yeah.
Can you hear me? I cannot hear you. It says you were connecting to audio, but I don't, have you enabled the audio function? That's why I don't allow cell phones.
That is the only way to get a hold of him on a weekday. He's at work.
Let me look at this.
Yeah, tell him to enter.
He's gonna try again, I think.
He's phone savvy, so he'll figure it out.
Judge, you're turned on, right?
Yes, it said to, yeah, I'm on. Okay, he's going. Can you hear me yet? He's talking, but he can't hear me and I can't hear him.
We can't do it so far.
Okay, so
we can do it.
who is Miss Girdler?
I am.
This is Miss Gardner.
Okay, and this is,
Mrs. Espinosa, one of the witnesses to the air show.
Where is it? I'm in message.
And I can also do a deposition by written questions. Like I said, that, so we can send up the questions, take it.
okay, so that's Brian Girdler, and you're
Timothy
Miss
Brian.
Espinosa?
Yes,
Espinosa?
yes, sir.
He raised his hand.
He's asking if you should log off and try to log back in again.
He can try.
And we were wondering, can she call him and him look at him and speak through the phone?
I don't know if that works all at the same
It'll be
time.
bad, yeah, it'll be background. But we can do a deposition by written questions. Your Honor, you can file that.
Tell him to do it sign language.
He's gone now. I guess
Okay,
he's
he's
gonna
gonna
try.
log off and try again.
Okay, if y'all will raise your right hand, please.
Yes, sir.
Do you and each of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Go right
Thank you,
ahead.
Your Honor. Good morning, Scarborough, Miss Espinosa. You both read the proof of debt, Scarborough, you read the proof of debt and other facts that I've proven it to you.
Yeah.
Miss Espinosa, you've read the proof of facts concerning the identity of the heirs. Is everything in this document true and correct? Absolutely. Is everything in your document true and correct?
Yes, ma'am.
No other questions?
I have no questions, Your Honor. We filed our report. We've talked to both witnesses who are actually related to the deceased, and we're satisfied that everything's true and correct on the application.
Okay, it looked like in your report that
Yes,
the
sir.
person I didn't see that you had actually spoken with Brian Girdler.
Yes, sir, I did.
You did?
Yes, sir. I spoke to him on March 1st, 2024. It should be paragraph 5. I didn't know anything about Timothy.
Okay,
Yeah,
there it
I
is.
forgot. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
We
But-
don't call him Timothy at all.
Okay, and Michelle is your daughter.
She's Michelle.
I'm Michelle.
Oh.
and Kelsey is my.
Kelsey
Kelsey
is
is
your
the
daughter.
daughter, yes. the
Do
child.
we have a consent from Kelsey?
Kelsey was supposed to attend, and-
No, a consent.
Yes, we
Uh,
sent them
For
in.
independent, there it is, yeah. It's here. Sure. Yeah. Okay.
You still can't.
Can you hear me yet? No? What is your cell phone number?
409
Mhm.
504 3052.
It's gone.
He's on the phone on that one.
You get a phone.
She's got an
Oh,
iPhone.
yeah, he's doing it this way. I've got the iPhone as well.
I don't care if you call him.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, then he'd still be on the,
You want me to call him?
Put him on speaker.
Okay, you're on speaker at the table in front of the
In front of
judge.
a judge.
Okay, Mr. Girdler, are you Brian Girdler?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. This is a pain here. I don't know what's going on.
That's okay. The sheriff's on his way to get you. All right, if you'll raise your right hand, please.
Yes, sir.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Go right ahead.
Good afternoon, good morning, Mr. Girdler. Sarah Sibley with Ford Bergner. I'm just gonna ask you a couple of quick questions. And then we will send you a proof of facts to sign in front of a notary, and then we will file that with the court. Will you tell the judge how you knew the decedent, William Edward Girdler?
He's my oldest brother.
And is it true that he died on September 12th, 2022 in Jefferson County, Texas, at the age of 53?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it true that he lived in Jefferson County when he passed away?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it true that he was married once in his lifetime to Michelle on May 16th, 1984?
Yes, ma'am.
And they remained married when he passed away?
Yes, ma'am.
And that he and your brother and Michelle had one child, Kelsey Marie Girdler?
Correct.
And he did not bring any other children into his home to raise as his own?
No, ma'am.
And to the best of your knowledge, did he leave a will?
Not that I'm aware of.
And do you stand to gain anything financially from this estate?
I sure don't.
And are you being compensated for your testimony?
No, I'm here at work.
Okay. I passed the witness.
We have no questions, Your
Yeah,
Honor.
I'm being
I talked to Mr. Girdler, and I
All
was
righty.
satisfied with his
Oh, there he is.
So what's gonna happen, Mr. Girdler, is you are going to
see,
sign that proof of facts before a notary and return that to the attorneys. They'll e-file it with the court.
Okay, well, I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you,
thank you,
Mr.
sir.
Girdler.
Bye,
That's
Brian.
it.
That's it.
All right, once
Thank you.
he had signed that before notary and he filed it, we have your testimony. Have they signed their proofs
Not
yet?
yet.
Not yet.
Okay, if y'all will go ahead and sign those.
Which one do you want? This one or this one?
No, the proof of
You
And
need me to do the date and everything?
no,
Date,
just
okay.
sign your name just as it appears on that signature line.
With the-
And then, you will do the oath, whenever you, file the other proof for Mr. Girdler. You may be excused.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later, have a good one.
She was saying that her husband was upset because she took his secretary. You hired
my
husband's secretary.
That's who Maria was working for.
her. He said she's 1 year old.
Well,
He's retiring.
she got more money and she got, good recommendations from over there.
Oh, he loves her. He loves her. Yeah, have a good one.
You too.
When Brian files his proof, then you'll do the oath,
I'm still on some-
Michelle, and we'll file both of those together, and then we'll get you letters. Administration.
All right, she has another Zoom hearing, so I think y'all are free to
You
go.
are.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
good
We'll
seeing
get it
you.
taken care
I
of.
can send you this via email, or you can take it now.
I'd rather take it now, if you don't mind.
That's fine. Let me
I
get-
have a file, I'll put it in, and I don't have to hunt in my email for it.
When they do it, it'll be noted.
Yeah, you'll do it. I've got it. Brent, up.
This is what I take from Nature's Bank.
Let's go.
No, he's on Zoom.
Is this for Ron?
No, that's for you. You
Yeah.
Can't
Mr.
sign it till we
Peterson
have
and Mr.
Brian.
Black.
Right, until I can go to Nature.
And I can send you here. Here's a clean one. You can take that to Nature's.
Mr. Black, Mr. Peterson, what are y'all here for?
Thank you. so
Oh, okay,
much.
never mind. Never mind, thank you. She just told me. Okay, let's go ahead and,
Who is the?
More, Gina Gardner.
Okay.
okay, this is another dependent administrator.
It is your honor. They sent her.
Is this another Campo June?
No, your honor, this is a proton pump inhibitor.
You see her?
Yes.
Okay.
Trying to figure out how all the children ended up with Gardner last name when she was married to Larry Guidry and then married to a James Moore.
I do not know the answer to that, your honor, but I will ask my client.
Miss Gardner, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. Can I get you to raise your right hand, please? You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in the estate of Stephanie Nanette Moore shall be the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, go right ahead.
Good morning, Miss Gardner. How are you this morning?
Good morning, yourself. I'm good, thank you.
You're welcome. Did you receive the proof of death and other facts from our office?
Yeah,
And did you
yes.
have a chance to read through all of that?
yes,
Let me ask you just a couple of questions for the court. Will you, your mother was married twice during her lifetime to Larry Guidry and then later to James Moore.
correct,
But she was unmarried at the time of her death.
correct.
And you and your brother Anthony and Bobby, sister Bobby, all of y'all's last name is Gardner.
Correct.
Which was that her maiden name?
It is her maiden name, yes.
Okay, and did y'all change your names back?
My sister and I was married. We did go back to our maiden names. However, her husbands were not our father.
Okay. That makes sense. And but you've read through everything everything that was on that proof of death. Let me ask you a couple of more questions. Are you asking the court to appoint you as the dependent administrator?
Yes, I am.
And is there a necessity for administration to collect assets owned by the estate, pay any debts to the extent there are any, and to distribute those assets to the heirs.
Yes,
And are we asking the court to set a minimal bond?
yes.
And did she own a home or car when she died?
No, she did not.
And did she have any bank accounts that passed outside or did not pass by beneficiary designation?
No, she did not.
And do we know the value of the claim?
No, I do not, not as of yet.
And-
Okay, so here's my question, is the affidavit of assets shows miscellaneous personal property valued at $10,000, which is what I would set the bond at. And, you know, really should set it at plus attorney's fees on top of that, but she died in 2018. So is there any property left that has not been distributed in her estate?
The only property
This
I'm
claim?
sorry, I
Besides the
apologize.
potential claim?
The only property my mom had was from her rental apartment. And there was a, right after she passed, like a year after she passed, we had it in storage. There was a flood and it wiped out everything. So everything was discarded because it was damaged in that flood.
Okay, that would have been Melba. Okay, so I am gonna ask you to file a new affidavit of assets,
Yes, Your Honor.
reflecting that there's no property other than this unliquidated claim. And I will change the bond to $1,000 personal bond.
Okay.
Yep. Do that.
We will do that, Your Honor. We'll send you all that via email to sign in front of a notary, and we will get all that filed with the court.
Okay, has she read the proof of?
Yes, she has read the proof, but we can have her do that in front of a notary.
Okay, she's also going to give you an instruction sheet of what your duties and responsibilities are as administrator, which you'll need to sign. So once y'all go over those documents, you sign the proof and the oath, and file the bond, sign that. I will sign the order approving the dependent administration, okay?
Okay.
All right, you all have a great one.
Thank you, Gina.
Thank you so much.
When I get back to Houston.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You take care. Safe travels back and
Oh, I'm
hopefully not
sure I'm
much
gonna-
traffic.
I'm sure I'm gonna go
Oh, yeah.
move some stuff.
I
from
can't
my
remember, where's y'all's office?
We're downtown. We are downtown.
Well, you know you're gonna hit traffic
Oh,
there.
of
when
course.
10 hits 69.
So we're gonna do, is that all red and?
Thank you so much.
Rado.
Okay, I've got Cupid. This is not self-proven.
No, it's two. There's a subscribing witness and,
The applicant?
applicant, and then, affidavit establishing the validity of the will.
Gerald and Erica, can y'all turn on y'all's cameras for the court, please?
Okay. Got it.
There you go. And there's Gerald. All right.
There, I see him.
Guys, I was worried. The last two Zoom probates I've had, neither of my clients could get their cameras to work on their computers. So y'all passed.
Okay.
Are we having a Nancy Gibbons appear today?
No, Your Honor, it's just Gerald Allred, who's the applicant, and then Eric Arato is the witness, one of the witnesses to the will.
Okay. Will you both raise your right hand, please? Do you and each of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this cause shall be the truth, so help you God?
I do.
I do.
All right, I'm gonna hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Thomas Cupid. Mr. Allred, do you recognize that as being such?
Yes, uh-huh.
And I'm gonna go back to the signature page and ask you if you recognize that as being Mr. Cupid's signature.
It is.
Okay, it appears he made this will on June 25th of 2021, which was a couple years before his death. To your knowledge, after the date he made this will, did he ever change it or revoke it?
No, he did not.
Okay, and Ms. Ratto, do you likewise remember that as being the last will and testament of Mr. Cupid?
Yes.
And if I go back to the self-proving affidavit, which is right here, that's your signature on that document.
Yes. It is.
At the time, you signed the will in his presence and he in your presence, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, go right ahead, Mr. Celeste.
Thank you, Your Honor. Erica, to piggyback on a couple of judges' questions there, the other witness to that will was David Ratto. What is his relation to you?
My husband.
And was he there at the time the will was signed as well?
I believe, yes, he signed it. Yes, he was there.
Just making sure you were both there signing it in the presence of Mr.
Yes.
Cupid at his request and in his presence.
Yes.
Prior to this hearing, I sent you and Gerald a couple of documents. One of those is it says proof of subscribing witness. Did you have a chance to read that?
I have it here. Yes.
And is everything therein true and correct to the best of your knowledge? And if you need to take a chance to read it, go ahead.
Yes, it is.
Okay. And Gerald, likewise, you also have your proof of death and other facts and the oath that I sent you. Is everything stated in your proof true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so what you're both going to do is you're going to take those documents. Gerald, you have two, your proof and your oath, and Erica, you've got your proof. I need you to sign those in front of a notary, scan and email those to me in a PDF format so I can file those with the court. After we file those, Judge will be able to sign the order, but he can't do so until you guys get those to me. So the sooner the better.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And Gerald, I'll email you after this about the next steps. We'll have to do a notice to creditors. We shouldn't have any notice to beneficiaries because they've all signed consents, and I'm going to file those with the court. And then we'll have to do an inventory within 90 days. I'll email you about that. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Judge, that's all I've got.
All right, thank you very much. I'll look forward to receiving those documents via e-file, and I hope everything goes well. Let me know if you need anything else.
Thank you, Erica. Bye,
Okay,
Gerald.
thank you.
Talk to you soon.
Look at Harmon, that was up in your box.